Apollo 13, year 1970. Third attempt to land on the moon. After 2 consecutive successes, and what happens? And what happens? An explosion, oxygen tank leak. Scientists at NASA came up with a way to use the broken lunar module as a lifeboat without any engine and brought the 3 astronauts back home. They could have questioned the technology, but they gave it a chance. Similarly today, in our factories, we do have a lot of use cases where the tasks are repetitive and sometimes hazardous for humans to work in. And we do have humanoids which can be replacement for such tasks. But what do? We ask questions. Are those humanoids ready? Are those precise enough? Are those safe enough? But instead, today, we, that is me, Digvijay, along with Marika, Hazen, and the team at Rosenberger, of course with guidance of our Professor Strobel, have come up with a project where instead of asking questions or doubting the technology, we give it a chance and evaluate it to what extent these humanoids are ready to be put in our factories. So, our journey started right here in this room around 3.5 months ago with the clear agenda from our professor of fun, more fun, and of course he mentioned fun. And I guess that was really the fun time that we had for the last 3 months. That was also the first time when we 3 of us worked for the first time in the group. And we somehow claimed that we were really happy with the team and how everyone performed. And fortunately I can say it again, this was really a perfect team to work on. Of course, kudos to the team at Rosenberger who were very welcoming, supportive, and helpful throughout the process.
So, the use case at Rosenberger was a high voltage end-of-line testing. It includes a lot of picking and placing, which is a very common task in production. And because of the high voltage, it also provides an environment where the application of a robot is justified. So, to give you a brief overview of the project, let me tell you what we did. So first, I have to introduce you to our humanoid robot. Yes, it's a Unitree G1, and actually we secretly called him Frank because when he walks, he somehow looks like he shared some beers with his colleague over there, and Frank is a bit of a fitting name for that character. So, with Frank, a humanoid with 29 degrees of freedom and a battery life of approximately 2 hours and a custom-designed gripper, we did imitation learning via teleoperation. So what does this mean? This means we connected Frank with a Meta Quest 3, which is the glass for mixed reality, and our laptop to teach him what he has to do while picking and placing the card. This is something you can see in the following window. So he is learning from our motion, and after processing the recorded data, he should execute the task by himself. And no, I did not say should by accident. So we were able to set up the whole pipeline for teleoperation, and we were able to record all the learning data and send it for processing. And then the execution, so the very exciting moment when he should do it on himself, he partially succeeded. In the next video, you can see on the left that he is able, after the second attempt, to pick the part and place it in the red box. In the second video, you can see that he's trying, but he's lacking of accuracy and is just not getting it with the gripper. So in the end, we are still convinced that he's able to perform the full task by himself, and to get into more details and answer all your rising questions, we will welcome you later at our booth to talk about the project. Thank you.